a great morning here. We're starting it up. We're gonna some of my singles we're gonna be taking out and showing off and going through some of that. That was actually the goal today. And also, I was gonna go through some of the others, the ones that I've been kind of holding off sometimes on these for myself. I'm got to the point that I don't really use them, so I figure somebody else may want them. So we're gonna go and get some good ones out here for you guys. We'll see. Go. Got one there too. Got that. Let's see. Some O's. That off the side. There's a. You put a wrong. Yeah, I didn't use that one. Well, there, there. How's it going, my friends? Hopefully you're having a good one. We're just kind of going through and putting out some of the ones that I've had here for a bit, but I really did anything. Like, oh yeah, Lighthouse. What's that? That's a nice one. Let's see. The flare. Fine. Because I have a help that time. One we can use. You put that up. It's a nice one up. Oil patched. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, my friend. Just trying to wake up. I've been there. That's one of those. It's one of those fun times where you're always trying to wake up every day. But at least you're alive. That's the best thing you can say. I'm alive every morning. Yeah, that makes any sense. Okay, so let's. That one didn't work. These are like Eladamri. So one there. No, you haven't. I've been doing it for a couple of years actually. I was very busy a while back, and then things happened, life changed, and we ended up making some changes ourselves. And in the process of that, we've had some turmoil that occurred, and just we didn't get to continue on the same way we were, so we kind of slowed down a little bit on things. And then others took over our spot, and I mean that's the world, right? So that goes there. things out that people may want. I've collected over times, but I've been doing it since I don't know, the end of 2023, I think it was. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Same. Believe. Not really ones though. No, this is not bad. That. And the rest of those. All right, so we do have a sample. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, how's it going, Squiggy? Hope you're having a decent, a good day here. Just kind of going through, and I was going to go through some of my stuff that I've had. See if anybody wanted any of these. We have Subtlety, the foil etched, Agira, Eater of All, and the borderless foil. Beza, and the borderless. Alumra, and the borderless. Plage, Titan's Fury, and the foil etched. I'm going to start putting some of these on TCG too. See if people want them. Orella, the War Leader. We have an Eldamri, Fury, foil etched. Mana Breach Bar, nice foil there. We have a Hellkite Tyrant. That's a yeah, serialized right there. A Lotus Ring. Oh, there's a few of them that we had. We're going through and seeing if anybody would like to pick any of them up. I don't know. But anyways, what we got there? Putting some of the singles up that we've had hanging around. If anybody wants any, now we have a bunch of them to buy now. Trying to get one of the things to show here. So we can put on some and put in one of the dude, add in a big break here. So oh yeah, it's gonna be slow for a bit because I know we'll have our Final Fantasy will be here. Should be here so I can have it Friday. We'll have some packs, some good things here. We'll do the best we can. We'll get decks in next week. So if you guys want any decks, let me know. We'll have those. We'll bring them in next week. But we just got to get it all right away at the right time. Yeah, I like to do like a 500 spot thing here. I had yes the other day. Let me see if I can do this here. Maybe I do it and it won't be 500. I was remove the other thing. Let me do this here. I had a large one. And it was more like one of those auto things here. Like a box more of a thing. Let me see. Let me see what I had that day. Ones with things that were sold. Ooh, fine and scrolling. And this. And we're gonna do that. All right, that'll work. We do all those. Nope, too far. Go. Put that in there. We'll add one of those in. Let's see. We're gonna do this, 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 that, that. Yep, that works. Go. And then we're going to go here. Let's switch in the name. Have that there. Thought I saved that right here. I did. Right there's that. Freaking. And then the title would be right here. There we go. For the title. Go. There. You have that in there. Coming in now. How's it going, Acid to Metalpin? Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Yeah, but we had some those aren't in there. Those are just some of the stuff that we've been pulling out if anybody wanted. Any of our secret stash or singles have. We've had some of these, we hold on to them, and just like ones that I don't know if anybody wants. A serialized or a Domri, maybe a Lumra, Beza, Nagira, Salty, or Lotus Rings, Fury, and a foil etched. But we had some intriguing things here. Threw the other one in there for the break there. And so if you guys are interested in that type of one. But right now, we're just trying to get things to work. I know it's not what everybody's looking for when it comes to the everyone's looking for their Final Fantasy right now. Mine's coming in on Friday. I should have it for then. But I don't have it now because that's the kind of the deal that I have with where I get it from. See if I can get that to work. But I do a lot of different things here. We have, I mean, we started a Kickstarter. We were doing because people like the D&D stuff we were doing. We even started doing that to try to go, kind of pull in on that. It was a, hmm, what's going on here? Oh, we got a little bit of a raid coming in. Well, thank you, everyone. We have we have this that we had started. Thank you, Jason, coming in with that. I'm gonna pin our big thing here. And also, I've been going went into my I had gone into my own collection recently, and what I have here, let's get a pack to give away. You know what? Let's do that. Might as well. Let's go into our giveaways here. We'll get something to give away. I didn't have anything set up. I completely forgot to do that. Have a good one, Jason. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. I try to be a good person. We're in North Carolina right now, hanging out here. We've got our boat up to up here is, and that's what we are on to now. Because we're hanging out here before we head up past the Outer Banks to get up to the Chesapeake. Put in There we go. Throw in one of those. I see you're sharing. You're in Asheville. Yeah, any North Carolina. Oh yeah, Beaufort. Oh, that's pretty funny. You guys are from the same place. Hey, that's awesome. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's where I am right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll be up to the Chesapeake in a few, like next week we'll be heading out there. Let me run the quick. Oh, forgot to run it as the other one. That's all right. We'll do one of our rares or the our rare cards or a special here. Get those out. Or one of our other ones. Here we go. Let's do this here. Rare that we have in there. We get rare, or you're gonna get the altered cards. So that's what we get there. Now we have a cool bunch in here today. We have like a random, ridiculously large break of things for singles there. Try those out. Or nice, nice. Siesta Key. I don't know too many good fishing spots there. I haven't gone there myself recently, but there's generally a good if you look on follow the, like some of the Facebook groups, they have some good info on there. People will get. Yeah, we have I have a Victron 3000 watt that I have to install. That's part of the reason we're heading up to Chesapeake. I was talking with Frank and he said he'd help me do it. That way I had another guy to help out while I'm putting him in there because it's I mean I could probably do it myself, but it's also nice to have another person to help. So we're gonna head up there so we can get that stuff installed. And then we'll the charging systems will be a little bit better. We had waiting on a response for somebody on what we were doing for solar and we got that back like not long ago. So we have, but that's down in Florida again. So we're gonna have to pick it up on our way back down, um, probably later this year. Luckily, the generator, we once we get like we can run it for a few hours, and as long as the once we get the Victron in, it should last. The batteries last us pretty close to all day. As long because it allows you to actually use your batteries more efficiently. Hey, we have some singles. Siesta Key is a good one. Yeah. We got a bunch of singles here, and one of the other things is I went into my vault of things here. It is coming together. Yep, coming together. It's slow going. It's a lot slower than I wanted it to be. I realized, I was figuring, a month or two getting some of this stuff together, and it's been a few more months than that because these people either don't respond or when they do, it's going to be a lot longer or blah 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 blah. But we have our single shot there, which is a bunch of singles in there. We have our big hits out of that one. We have things like this in there, right? That's in our so those are in there. And we have others. We have these here are some nice big hits that are in our 500 spot break. And then we have some other singles I could go through. Now it's just a randomized auto box is really what it is. I should have probably named it that instead of break. But we got a lot of fun things here. I have a bunch of different packs, things I've been pulling out for you guys. If you want, we have some singles. If you guys want from our vault stash here, the things that we hold on to. Got nice serialized. Yeah. Pretty much it was. I was realizing I don't use all these. They've been sitting here for so long. Why am I just holding on to them? Somebody might as well get them and play with them. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, Mutt. That's pretty sweet you guys get there. But we do have some packs of our other things. We have our Tarkir, we have some Modern Horizon 3, Infinity, Ikoria, Ixalan. So we have a bunch of different ones around. We get some good luck recently. You should have seen the you pulled out a lot of nice ones the other day for our friend of ours, Wazer. I know, that'll be fun. That's nice that you guys get to meet up. Sweet. You guys have you guys got lucky there. You got some people hanging around. I always like that. Yeah. Get yourself a small group. Well, we're one of the actually I did just put out a release for a thing I made. So what it does is I had created a inventory system for cards because I was getting annoyed that it wasn't getting everything. So with the inventory system, you actually get to it pulls in your inventory and it also from Monobox and it will also pull up sync it with like Scryfall, so pull Scryfall data in the images. You can also export it for like kind of like what I have set up with the with all the cards and the singles and the buy now. Allows you to export it so you can easily upload it to whatnot. Hoping that I can get the API connection and make it just automatically work, which would be even better, so I don't have to worry about getting it and looking. Right now, I have it set so it reads and parses the packing slips and pulls out the titles of the cards and will remove them, remove cards from your inventory based off of that too. So that's pretty sweet. So if anybody needs stuff like that, it's something I put out on, I did put that. Let's see. It's on GitHub right now. Let me see here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So here, let's see if I make this available for you to see if you'd like that. But I'm working on it to do some other things. It's not just meant for this. We have it to do some other stuff. But the goal here is just being able to make it easier for my life and whoever else I guess would use it. Now let's see if I can get it to show for you guys. It is set up to the show. Is it not? Oh, that's why. Mm, there it is. But yeah, I have that. If anybody likes it, just a stable version, made improvemements, UE, conflicts, blah blah blah. But if anybody likes that type of thing, what it does is it allows you to go and this is just first setup. You can do breaks with them, do Scryfall. You can also export your products. It's pretty much made so I can make my life easier on whatnot. So if there's people that use cards or singles, yeah, yeah, nice, dude. That's what kind of why I set it up so it could be easy export, thousands of them. So yeah, pretty much it makes it really easy. Let me see if I can let me get it up here and running. I had it here a second ago. Mm, let's see. Ooh, this I never synced them here. So I just pull it in. Give it a second. I'll start it. But yeah, yeah, it reads the PDF packing slip. Correct. So you could probably have it do the live stream CSV report. But I have it read the PDF packing slip right now because I just download them anyways to print. So I just put down when I'm getting ready to print them, I download them to a folder, and then when I open it, I run the file and it will automatically pull it. So let me give me a second here. Once I get it running, I'll show you. It's actually pretty sweet. Um, so here we go. was trying to use a GitHub hook so I could make it do what I wanted easier, but all right. Looks like this one hasn't synced recently. All right, we'll do that. Hmm. Why did it do that? That's weird. Restore. What's this one? Yeah, that's the one. All right, so here we go. Let me share the screen here, then you can see what it does. Let me do that and make it easier. So here, I gotta have that here. There we go. Hi. Okay. Show it. Nope, does not want to right. Hold on. Here we go. Yep. All right, there. So here it is. You can see all your cards. Pulls in all the inventory from like other stuff, and then what you do here is you can see everything from your from Monoblock from Scryfall, but you have this where you can process your whatnot packing slips. So say you go to your downloads, your folder, whatever it is. Actually, let me see if I can do this here quickly. Make it easier to see. Give me a second. But it also does a cool thing here. Allows you to do breaks, build them. You got rule sets. You can load them, whatever you want to build. And then it'll generate breaks for you automatically based off of whatever your rules are. You can even curate must-haves. So that was kind of a cool one. How do I close that window? Come on, seriously. Not it's gonna be a butthead right now. There you go. That's what that was. What do you call it? OBS. And then yeah, exactly. You can load it right from there. You could just go in your inventory, load it up, and then also you can go and remove. So let me see if I can move. I just need to move a couple things around and see if I have any. If I don't, I might just need to go and download one. Let me do this. Actually, I think I need to download one. Yeah. Oh, nope, not that. There we go. I just got to download a packing slip quickly. So let's say, there we go. Download that one. New folder. All right. Do that. There we go. All right. So we have my thing. I can launch it here. We launch our packing slip removal. And then you select your folder, your packing slips are in. You hit OK. It reads them all and tells you literally all the cards that you've had that are in there, and you can remove them. So you go here and you go, oh, all those are there. Cards that need to be removed. Do that. It says it's going to remove them. You say, OK. You can even export it to CSV or JSON to help. You remove them. It removes them from your inventory. It says process them, just done, and there. You actually even have an undo last slip removal too. So you can even undo if you and you didn't want to do that. Yeah, it's on GitHub, but not these ones are some of the features. I don't know. I've tried it out. Yeah, it's available there. Let me. I'll send. I thought I showed it, but here's the. Where is it? There. Deck Pro. That's what I named it because I have other plans to go with it. I actually plan on that being able to build decks for you automatically out of your inventory. So the goal of this is to eventually have it build decks and then use some of the other use like MTG Forge to go through and test the deck and see how it does. And if it doesn't do well, go back and make adjustments. So it'll do it automatically for you. That's my that's one of the other goals for it here. But yeah, that's all on here. It does all the cool things. Just first one that I have. Just FoSGamers is my GitHub if you want to look at it. And there's also my Kickstarter. If people are interested in Kickstarter, where we do our D&D stuff, maybe you can be one of the talking characters. Maybe you're gonna become your own character. So yeah, you can do stuff like that, become your own characters. So those are things that we're working on all over, bunch of different cool things. But I forgot to look at our giveaway person winner. Who was that? And I got a bunch of singles to go through, I see. We had our giveaway went to Phone. All right, my friend. I need you to give me a number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 and 9 to see if you get either the rare that's in there or one of the altars. Yeah, so I do have it there. Yeah. I don't know if people are interested in that type of thing or not, but yeah, built it to make my life easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I figured others may want it. So you've got yourself, oh, a Howler's Heavy. That's the altar there. You got a pirate. He felt he needed a better sword. My son did. So you got yourself a discount on shipping there. If you when it comes to more of getting yourself a single or something like that, you get it either close to free or free-ish. Yeah. So like lowering the brakes there is pretty sweet. I mean, I have other stuff that I'm working on with it. So it's not just that. There's other apps that I've kind of built. I mean, you see my one where I have the GM tool, which is what I've been kind of I made for the game. It actually generates images and stuff like that by itself automatically now. Actually, I should probably put a video out showing that. That one's pretty cool. It actually will go and generate your images for anything that you get going on. Like I have a bunch of them. It's on my other computer because I'm testing on that one, but it actually generated a ton of different images. It uses and then so it takes all the characters that I made and the info on them, goes and generates the images based on that, and then I can select things to put into like events and games like that. So I'm working on getting some interesting things going. But let me get out your singles that you got here. I see Bird Burr. Oh, there we go. That for you, my friend. On. Put that there. And then I got a Dariette for you. Dariette. There we go. Then we've got within ring for our friend Show. There you go. That's for you, my friend. I'll get your name on the back of that one. Yeah, but I'm playing, doing some things. People need things built. I've been pretty much figuring it out. Not easy, but it takes been able to figure it out for myself to do what I need. So I don't know if there's things that people are looking for, maybe I can assist. Schedule. I got you down there with your single of within range. I'm just going through and getting the other ones that Vaughn had been pulling up. And Truffle. Oh, Doppelgang and Foil. You are. Even. Then. Go. Then we have. So let's see what else we got. Evolution Witness. I should have the E up. Ah, yeah, I do actually. Evolution Witness. Righty there, my friends. Then we're gonna have a Garuda. Nice one. Garuda. That's a fun one there. I had a good time going and searching for those a while back. We got a good chunk of them. Yo, Garuda right there for you. Then we have Heliod. Yeah, pretty much it allows you to scan everything and then upload it automatically to your inventory. I'm working on getting the access to the API because if they'll let me do that, then it will automatically update, which is pretty sweet. You don't need to worry about anything. Every time something's sold, your inventory updates. Every time something's sold, your inventory will update automatically. Is pretty much what it is. Kalani's Hatcher. That's as long as I can get access to the API. I asked for it. I'm hoping I can get a response on that soon. Kalani's Hatcher there for you. If I can get that, then I'll set it up and it'll just you won't even need to do anything. As soon as there's something sold, it'll automatically know and your stuff will be updated and you'll never have to do anything other than that. I think I got those all for you. Kalani's Hatcher. Preposterous proportions. Preposterous proportions. Have Samwise. Samwise. Samwise the Cell-Hearted. I think that's all of them. All right, Bon. Actually, I was going to make a comment. It looks like this one has a bend on it that I'm not as aware of. So I don't know if you want the refund on that. I just noticed that it had that when I was picking it up. I never bent that. That was probably the way it came out of the package, but it is there. I just wanted to make sure I said something before you walked away from it. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. I'm like, I don't know why, but I know I didn't do that. That must have been something the way it came, but there you go. I just wanted to be sure. But yeah, I just like to be honest with everything that I got to make sure everybody gets what they're expecting type thing. You know what I mean? I actually have a decent amount of stuff on GitHub. If you want to take a look, some of the stuff that I made, different games and things like that that I've been putting together over the time while I've been hanging out here. I do have some anybody looking for some other singles. I pulled these out of my collection kind of things. We have Consider, Beza, Enduring, we have uh Over the Haunt Woods, Anguish Unmaking, Foil Etched, Counter Spell. We have a Temple Garden, Twin Flame, Alkite Tyrant. Hey, if anybody wants serialized, Mana Breach, Eldamri, Morella, Plage, Alumra, some Beza, Yigir, Subtlety, Lotus Ring, Fury. Just kind of putting some of mine out in case anybody's intrigued at them. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about the? Hey, you have a good one. Oh, really? What was if you were looking for something specifically, it could see probably it's either if it didn't come up, it's I'm guessing we don't have it, or we need or I can try to take a look somewhere another way too. I mean, I have my stuff here. I can look through if you need to. Was what was the name of it? I don't think I have that. Let me no. I have Tagrid was the only god, Colry, and those are the only ones that I got. I did not have that. Ravos. No. Do not have that good that either. So that's why those aren't coming up. Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of built to some things to make life easier. And some people like it. Check it out. And either way, though, we have a bunch of our singles here available. For those that you want, we'll have our stuff for Final Fantasy for Friday. Well, hopefully we have it then. So, but right now we had I just have our stack of cards that are probably be putting these ones out on TCG in the next few days. See if people want them. But also we have our big break there. Try yourself with a auto box of some kind. Kid's doing school right now, so I'm just hanging out. Where's my coffee? Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I know not a bad idea to be able to do that, but is it something that you think other sellers would be intrigued with? If it is, I don't know how to put it out there somewhere for people to know. If you're gonna make everybody's life, if you make mine easier, it's gonna make somebody else's too. I need to plug that in. Oh, yeah, like that. Get the plug to plug that in. We'll see. I mean, I know it's been a little different here recently, so I appreciate you guys all coming in and hanging out. We haven't had the same type of card stuff that we used to have in the past. When moving on the boat, just threw a bit of a wrench into that more than I was expecting. I think it was actually other things that happened in life that built up to it. But with that going on, we're now at a point where we're got some of our fun things. We're going out with the singles. We're doing some of our other games that we had done in the past. I'm gonna start bringing. I think I'm gonna start bringing back some of those ones like the Wheel of Magic and stuff like that that we used to do because those are pretty fun. And I think those are a good time to try out again. Like those are things that people can anybody can do, you know. And I can still do it with my D&D ish stuff to it, just do the other parts so that everybody can participate and have fun. Let's see if it works this time. All right. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. We got our 500 unique spots back in there. It was 500. 200 two of them were taken the other day, and I didn't update, so I just removed them from it. How's it going, Ebeth? Big. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. We have no, we're just kind of hanging out here with you guys today. Hopefully we'll hang out a little bit longer, see how it goes, and I mean got a, like I said before, kind of tons of singles in there. Now, I was thinking of adding these into the inventory and into the which will also go all to our other we're gonna end up putting them on TCG and things like that. So it doesn't seem like everybody wants the the cool versions of things. So we have to go. We'll go and put them on different locations now. And that's what I'll end up doing today is doing that today. So we'll do that. Yeah, and also the other cool thing is it takes all the buyer information and tracks gives you like a little buyer inventory thing. So like all the people who have purchased anything from you. So it'll go through. Yes, yes. You know, we have the serialized. We have Amana, Eladamri, Orela, Lage, Lumra, Beza, Igira, Subtlety, a Lotus Ring is nice. Consider another Beza, but foil. Enduring, got a Overlord, Anguish Unmaking, and the foil etch. Nice counter spell, Doctor Strange there. Temple Garden, Twin Flame Tyrant. We got some good singles here. If you guys are intrigued, let me know. Because I just kind of have them out there in case anybody wants them. You just kind of been going through. I'm gonna eventually get it. Aha! It's working. F yeah. Well, we got that one to work. Let's push that out there. There we go. Yeah, so we got a ton of singles in there. Lots of different things. So if you're at all intrigued, check them out. We have our other ones in our single shot too, so try those there if you'd like too. We'll hang out for a little while longer, not too long, because I know everybody's looking for the Final Fantasy stuff, and we don't have that until Friday. So I'm not going to put too much over the top in. I'll probably jump in the evening, do another quick show for like an hour or so if we're doing things and or not doing anything, jump on. Maybe I'll hang out outside and we'll swing on our maybe we'll have a chat with Captain tonight, and I'll hang out on the swing outside on the boat, and we'll hang out for like an hour or something, and I'll stream from there, and we'll have like the break going in the background, so you guys can get any of those things, and pretty much we'll hang out and do that. What do you think? That'd be a fun one. We got on the back of the boat. We've got these swings that can be right over the water. Hang out with us. You can see all where we are and what it looks like and what we do regularly. Chatting with the captain. It's funny because I have people that like that do sailing, and they're down and then talking to me. There was a guy that we met recently with their family. We went out and walked around, and he was maybe talking about taking the certain sailing tests and going and passing tests and doing these things. I'm like, he's like, oh, what did you do? I'm like, I've been on a fishing boat since I was two. My family were commercial fishermen. I used to run wires as a 2-year-old kid because I was small and I could fit through the hole. then I used to pilot a boat when I was 14 through channels like this here. And he's like, so you pilot it through these? I'm like, yeah, my dad would go to sleep and he'd tell me wake him up when we were at the fishing spot so that he could start fishing because he was doing other stuff at get us ready earlier. So I piloted us out. I had my boat license when I was 14, so like he's like, oh well. He's like, the only thing I needed to learn was to sail, and I'm talking with more than one person. Everybody's like, that's like 5% barely of learning that boat. You need to know everything else. If you can do everything else on the boat when it comes to navigating, maneuvering, anything like that, you're not gonna have any problems. I mean, when I went to purchase the boat and pick it up, the guy let me drive it in and dock the boat in between all theirs that they had there. First time using it because he goes like, this is an easy boat for you. You don't have a problem with this. Like it's actually a pretty cool video. My wife has a video about the first time I took the boat. I docked it. I shit you not. I came in, the rope was hanging, the line to tie it off to the deck rope, I say for you guys to understand, hanging off the side of the boat. I came over there, and all the guy had to do was reach his hand off the dock and grab it because we were like probably like 6 inches to a foot away from the dock, right enough for the fenders, not like for the fenders to be that close. So he just leaned over, grabbed the line, and guided us in. And it was at that point I was like, wow, this is a very comfortable boat to use and pilot and move around. So, but it's funny because everybody's like, oh, we got, yeah, do you get this certification, that certification? I'm like, no. It's like, well, I was only allowed 150 miles offshore, or I was allowed this much. I'm like, I don't know. They said you don't need anything. Here's 250 miles. You can go anywhere you want in the Caribbean. And, and other people that I talk to, when they say that, they're like, huh? We were only allowed like that, like a part of the Bahamas in the U.S., and we were only allowed the U.S. for the first year, or we were only allowed in this part of the Caribbean for the first year. I'm like, I don't know. My insurance said, go have fun. I mean, they said 250 miles from shore, which makes sense. I mean, that's pretty much I have to be within 250 miles of an island, and I'm never going to be going out in the middle of the ocean, so that's not a problem at all. I guess that's normal. Or, not abnormal. I mean, I guess you normally are a captain. I guess I don't know. My wife supposedly wrote down all the information. I didn't think about it when we were applying for the insurance. She's like, yeah, just what did you do as a kid? Like, what were these things you did with your dad? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like telling her the stories. Like, yeah, I helped him run wires. I used to go help. When he slept, I used to pilot it through the channel. When he pulled in some of the nets, sometimes I'd pilot the boats to make sure we weren't running over the nets and getting those caught. I used to pull up, 2 mile long nets, lobster pots. Um, and so I fixed the boats. I rebuilt the boat when I was 18, 19. I had a boat I rebuilt and like things like that. Just thinking about it, I'm like, just that's life because I had to do those things. It was work. It was my family's job. It was my family's, business. You have to do stuff like that. So you go and you help. I didn't even think anything of it until the the person that's the broker that you're dealing with is like, oh, you're gonna have to get a captain to teach you for the first week, there at least a week or so. Generally, every time you get insurance, every time you get insurance as no new boater, they do that. I'm like, well, I've had a boat for a while. I was like, no, it doesn't matter. It's a different type. I'm like, oh, okay, sounds good. So went and did that, and they were just like, no, you're good. When we told the broker, he was like, what do you mean? You don't need a captain? I'm like, no, they said I was fine. They actually gave me say 250 miles. I thought it was a little short. He goes, that's longer than most people get it. I'm like, what do you mean? Most people are only like 100 to 200 miles at the most. You're over everyone else. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Well, I mean, I do go fishing 50 miles out to shore offshore on my center console. So I mean, I guess that kind of makes a little bit of sense that they would allow me to go further. That's so that's why we're on our boat sailing around. I didn't realize the experience that you get when you're a child helping your family with their business. It was just I had to help dad with his fishing boat because he needed help because there was none of the guys were there or one of the guys was drunk and wasn't going to be able to be there or whatever. So I had to go and assist. Yeah. Well, A little bit about me and what we do here. Sometimes people are intrigued. Sometimes they're like, "Yeah, can't believe you're on a boat." And I'll show the background. So, like for instance, I don't know, we might actually have a good background. Come on, let's see this. Actually, it is not bad. You guys to see right now. The I'll put the camera over here for a second for you guys. You can see what I see when we're outside. Not right now because I'm down in the office area. You can only see a little bit of it in the window. Here, let's see where. Hey, Steph, do you know where the 360 is? Can you hand that to me, Nolan? No, that's fine. Thank you. And where is the cable? We'll use this. Right. This should work for the moment. Plug that in here, and you should be able to see what I do. The other day, somebody was like, "I'm getting seasick. Can you stop doing that?" I had to switch it. It was kind of funny. I've never had that happen before. But I guess you can get that way when you're looking at stuff rocking around. Not right now. We're in a very nice spot at the moment. Yeah, I do exactly see why people stop here regularly. When we came in, we weren't planning on coming to Beauport. We were actually planning on just going straight to Chesapeake, but I wasn't feeling wonderful. And we're so I was like, you know what? Let's just stop here for the night. That way we can recuperate. There we go. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can get that to show so you guys can see the camera. Nope, not gonna work on that. So this cable or this cable? Nope, not that one. Be right back. I gotta find the right cable. This one? Nope, nope, nope. Where's the white one that I have the other day? Yes, can I take that, please? That's the one I was looking for. There we go. That'll work better. Give you a little background view here. There. That should work now. There we go. This. And don't think it's going to work well now because it's too bright. No. Oh, no, won't work. I do have to put it right up to it with my phone. That's okay. We'll do it differently. I can use my phone to stream to it and set it right there in the end, and you can see what we see. Didn't want to work, so we're gonna have to use the other one. Let's get that out there. Get that there. There. Go. We're gonna do this one. Go to that. A little bit of water on my thing. Mom, can somebody grab me a paper towel? All right. But anyways, let's see. We can switch over, and that is my view right now. There you go. That's what I see. Thank you, buddy. So let me just clean the window here quickly. Make it a little bit easier for everybody. There you go. That's our view right there. That's what we get to do, man. That's what we'll hang out later today and do something like that. We can chat and do some of the other fun things that we got going on there. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what our view is, if you like it. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of what we do. We hang out. We'll be over there on the beach later today, having some fun. The singles back there. We have our big break there if you want to jump on it while you're hanging out. Maybe I'll do something like that today. All kinds of singles available for you. Let's see. This, do that. This. Let's see if I can get some background music playing for us. See if we can get something made for the background. Let's try that. Ready? Here. No sound right now? You can't hear me? Oh, you can't hear? I thought you could hear. I just wasn't saying anything, I don't think. All right, let's do this. Go that there. Okay. Should be able to hear that. Is that background indicator? Or is that just me? Put it down lower so it's not too loud. Yeah, just trying that in the background music for I was trying to get some ambient background music. So just trying that out here. So while we're hanging out waiting if anybody does anything. Try the single shot though, I see. Let's get it. Let's get to it, my friend. I see you got the Realm Breaker. Ooh, that's a nice one. Realm Breaker right there, the Invasion Tree. Let me get that with your name on it. Yeah, I kind of got things set up. I had him running, but I was trying to add music. Oh, not a problem. I appreciate it, my friend Rev. And you don't need to, just hanging out here is always nice. You just hang out, have some fun, chat. Like I said, we are working on the Kickstarter thing. Once that gets going, maybe you said you do some sound stuff. I think I might do some of that in the background. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, because I think it'd be fun to have some like real people voicing things like it did. It's like some of the characters will come on and have some real people voicing it, and like I think it would be pretty cool. My whole goal with this, I would hope it'd be like a community created thing, because like you guys can design your image for your character, and I can put it in there. You can maybe some people want to design a level or something like that. We play it all together and they come in and help. The whole point is it's all a community. We work together when we're making these things. And that's why I thought was pretty fun when we did it. Or that's the plan of it, at least. We'll see if people like it. So far it's went a little stagnant, but I think I need to do a video showing some of the stuff. That way everybody can see everything that we have. One, that print, that one. What is the Scryfall? ID. Hmm. Hmm. Leave this in. Let's do that. Do this. Okay, that's one. Let's get that there. Going to enhance my Scryfall. That's what I'm having to do right now. It is a good card. Yeah, so here, let me I wrote your name on it, so let me switch it so you can see what it is. Right? Let me do that here. I'll do that quickly. Let me go down the bottom. See, there you go. Target opponent mills 3 cards, puts a land card from their graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. It gains if this land would leave the battlefield exile instead of putting it anywhere. And sacrifice Realmbreaker Emergence, 3, search your library for any number of protector creator cards, put them into the battlefield. Pretty good card for you. Not a bad one. Not a bad one there. There you go. Going through and doing the inviting process. Yeah, either way though, I got it as a release there, so you guys can check it out. The, the app, see how it works. If you guys like it, download it, let me know. see. Let's change the music, maybe. Let's do this. We're gonna go interact. Got some background music. Oh, this is what I forgot to do there. There. You should still be able to hear that in the background. Okay, well, let's do this. Should be able to hear that now. Why does it not let me interact with it? There, should be quiet, soft background. Then you should go back to our video here on this side. This is what we're looking at. This is our view. Yeah, sometimes. How's it going, Caged? How's your day been? Sometimes things are a pain in the butt. Yeah. Didn't want to work right. Didn't want to give me the music out. What's that? All right. Well, yeah, got some background for you. I think you guys should be able to hear it. Yeah, we were hanging out for a little bit here. I know we don't have too much going on. We're waiting on our Final Fantasy to show up. But at least we can go through some of the singles. And what I was planning on doing is turn the music up a little. We can do that. Is that better? I just don't want to blow out anything in the background, you know? Not cool. Thank you. Oh, no problem. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, how is everybody? We got a few people in hanging out. How are you all doing today? Get this cable out of here. It's not going to work how I wanted it to. I'm gonna figure out how to get the 360 to work better on it. I feel like the 360 should be able to give us a better image than it did. I wonder how I need to place that there. I wonder if I actually just need to take it off this. I think I can actually do it like I can. Well, look at that. That'll work. That actually works. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. So, Make it visible. Let's see. Then this. Switch back over to the other camera. My phone's dying. Primary reason why. Not too bad, Josh. How you been?
Moobert.
Go. Set that up. Now I have to adjust the view.
Moobert.
Make you see, you guys see everything that I see, except for the big blob in there.
Moobert.
Get away from the big blob. Okay, there we go. Bigger.
Moobert.
Set. Not doing that.
Moobert.
No, I want to see a different view. I want to see this side. There we go. Now you get to see my view. Aha. Perfecto.
Moobert.
Yes, I do general delivery to places being on the water, or I'll have it delivered to like a CVS where a UPS location is. So yeah, that's the view that you got from us right now. At least my view that I see.
Moobert.
Not bad there. Yeah, general delivery or like a UPS location. There's enough of places around that's easy to do for any type of mail that you get, you know? So yeah, it's not hard. It's the only thing that's the pain is timing things at points. That's really it.
Moobert. Moobert.
We are in North Carolina right now, hanging out here in North Carolina. We are going to head out and go
Moobert.
around the banks probably Sunday to head up to the Chesapeake. We got to watch the weather because there's some crap coming through you don't want to play with. Um, yeah, yeah. We'll be in the Chesapeake for a month or two, going around some of the different areas. Then we'll head back up. We'll head a little further up north to New England for
Moobert.
we're hoping like July, August, and then head back down. So we'll be there for like a month. Maybe we'll be there longer, tell you the truth, because if the kids are having a good time and then there's a lot of places around for us to sail. I mean, Chesapeake's huge for us to be able to sail and go check out a bunch of little places. Maybe we'll go up north next year. Sail to Milwaukee.
Moobert.
I don't know if that's possible. Um, maybe if we have like a wasteland ship where we put some wheels on the bottom of it and it just becomes like a land sailboat, kind of go Mad Max style. We could try that out, but maybe that'll be my next invention. Through the Great Lakes. Oh yeah, to where you are, you can get to there. Okay, yeah, we can get there through the Great Lakes. That's true. I have we actually talked about doing like the Great Loop at one point because we could go around all through the Great Lakes because our mast height is technically small, short enough to make it through bridges. But my concern is the technically part. Some of the bridges we go under now, like I've had a puckered butthole more than once, I'll say.
Mubat.
And I'm like, oh boy, it says it's 65. I don't know. Yeah, I had a couple other people that are up in Michigan
Mubat.
that I thought about doing that with.
Mubat. Mubat. Mubat.
Hey, well, you know what? Like I said, it's one of those things that we had thought about doing at some point. So if we end up going that direction and we take one of those and we do like the Great Loop thing, I will let people know. The whole point, one of the things I thought would be fun is as we go up in different places, we can meet, play some car games, maybe meet at your local store, go play some games, stuff like that. I thought that'd be pretty fun.
Mubat.
I know, like we're gonna meet Frank, hang out with him for a little bit, play some. We'll meet a couple other people that we had talked about potentially meet House on our way through New York area.
Mubat.
If we can time that stuff right. So yeah, we're trying to meet up with different people if possible. 45 minutes south of Madison. Okay. Yeah, if we ever got that area, I'll definitely be letting people know. So like I said, we can meet up, play some
Mubat.
car games and have some fun, you know? I know like Nico and stuff were in that area and Spicy. So Spicy if he's in
Mubat.
here. I know he was in Michigan, I thought, or somewhere around there.
Mubat.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll have to see if we can make it in that area. Like you said, like it's one of those ones that we had talked about. Even like when eventually we want to get off the boat and
Mubat.
go out and do some stuff with the truck and do things like that and travel around. And if we get a chance to do that and go like rent something and go do some overlanding things, that would be fun. We realize we don't use the truck as much as we need it, so it's like, why are we holding on to that right now? Actually debating on getting rid of it
Mubat.
because of that reason. Like we never have anything, we never use it. It sits there, does nothing.
Mubat.
Yes, it is working. Sweet. All right, so let's do something fun right now. So this is my other application I made. I made
Mubat.
multiple. I know, it's cool, isn't it? Nice when you have that ability, I guess. Well, here, what I did was I created another one. This is my GM tool for some of you that like this thing.
Mubat.
Show you that one. So here is my GM tool.
Mubat.
There you go. You should be able to see that. So let's shrink that up a little bit. Not like that, like this. All right, so this is the cool thing here we got going on. You can see the whole tool. Now this here is what we use, and we're gonna make it do some fun stuff. So here, I'm gonna go and I'm
Mubat.
gonna type in. We're gonna make a new thing. We're gonna say, um, find a hidden bunker of gadgets and old world
Mubat.
items. Guarded on long cards. Now we're going to suggest a setting. This is going to go through. Look at this.
Mubat.
Did it not work right? Look at that. I probably have something not installed. Hmm. Looks like I need to go and do something.
Mubat.
Okay. That's not right.
Mubat.
Okay, why is that not working? That's not right. Saying I
Mubat.
have photo, please.
Mubat.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. I had to update some stuff on. Still.
Mubat.
There we go. Let's try that now. All right. There you are. So now you see it. Came up. It's got your plan. Then generate your adventure, which does that too. I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna leave this basic so we don't have
Mubat.
that, but for NPCs and information about that. But we're only gonna do a couple of things. We're only doing a very quick little event. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put generate images for 2 enemies. We're gonna go 1 event, 1 location, and we're gonna have 1 NPC. We're gonna go like
Mubat.
generate that again so we can have our plan made, including all of our creatures and stuff in there. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. It's gonna start generating some
Mubat.
images. Yeah, see, it's going to generate the images based off of everything that I made there. So I literally had it make these, all that's there, stylized, what you need it to be. And it does this stuff kind of automatically for you. So it goes and uses your open API key. So if somebody else wants to try it out, they can do it themselves. So this is part of my stuff that I've
Mubat.
been building for the Wasteland for our Kickstarter. So the people that can see it. So now we have that built. Let's see. We should have, once it's generating one of them, we'll have it come in and show the rest. But let me just show that. I'll clear that so that way you can, when it pops back up, I'll let you guys see it.
Mubat.
But this is also how we roll our dice and have that other view on screen for you guys to see. It's where we get our dice window and all that good stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen us doing it, but yeah, it was a fun little thing we had. Now it's time for the day to start for most.
Mubat.
There we go. So there we are. I need to adjust the card view a little bit. But here, it's a little too big. I need to adjust that size. But here, you have your locations. You can regenerate them. You can approve them. You can show some details on them. You click Show Details. It shows all the details about it, so you can learn about it even more. I need to make that screen bigger though. But the cool thing is, let's see if I can have my images.
Mubat.
So it generates images for us for our things. And here, for instance, this is going to be an event that we have going on. And let me show you the image that it generated for you. And this is going to end up popping up on screen kind of automatically with the game.
Mubat.
So we're going to go with the image, just say that. And it generated this. All these things are done automatically for you based off of what you have set up for
Mubat.
your things. So here is one. Like here's an event. That was one thing that was made. That was pretty cool. There's a whispering something, and we have let's do another. I'll show you some other ones. We'll go and pull up. We got a vendor
Mubat.
today. That's what our vendor was gonna look like. That's pretty sweet looking there. Or let's do this. Let's do. There's another one. No. There's your
Mubat.
location. So not too bad when it does these things. Oh, thought it was kind of a cool thing. I don't know if you guys would
Mubat.
like it. You get messages. I did not look at those. Let me check for them. There's one of the ghoul tests. So let's put that away. So that would be an image that would have been made
Mubat.
straight for us based off of my characters that I had that I've told it and what I want it to be. So let me check the messages there. Yes, I do have them. I see those and I can give you a tank. But call, bro. So appreciate that. Wait a second. Oh, thought the number was a different number at the end. I was like, wait a minute, I
Mubat.
think I know where you're coming from. But yeah, like that would be generated for an enemy.
Mubat. Moobat.
Either way, got some cool things hanging out with you guys. Yes,
Moobat.
I did get it. All right, go.
Moobat.
Everybody's heading out to work, it would seem. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, there goes the taxi by. Did a little bit of a rock right there, but not much. I know, that's why I said the ferry taxi go by. This is very nice
Moobat.
compared to the locations we've been in the past. Very calm. So it's a nice break. No, either way, what I think I'm gonna do right now, because it's been a good morning. We had a few things that people came in and grabbed. Do we have stuff that we need to do, Mom? We have to get like fuel and do things like that too, right? Okay. So how much are the kids done? Okay, should I be done here then? Okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna hang out with a friend of ours over here. Um, say thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We do appreciate it. Now, what we will do though is we'll come back tomorrow. Maybe we'll be on this afternoon. I was thinking of doing an evening show, a night one, hanging out on the back of the boat where you can chat with the captain, ask some questions, how we go about our things, and do whatever we do. But anyways, right now we're gonna say thank you coming in, and we appreciate it. Let's have a good one, everyone. Peace out. We'll talk to you later.